Hey there, Scorpio. Good afternoon, and welcome to your December 2020 tarot reading. Welcome to Tree of Life Tarot. My name is Carrie. I'm excited to be here with you and have the chance to bring Scorpio up to speed and see what's happening with you here in the month of December. So, Scorpio, I did one reading earlier this month for December for the sign of Scorpio, and it's available here on this channel in my playlist. So if you haven't had a chance to watch that reading yet, I strongly encourage you to watch that. See if those energies resonate with you. So today, we're kind of doing a check-in tarot reading, if you will. This is maybe like a mid to late December tarot reading for you. So we may be picking up on the same Scorpio energies, of just a continuation of that story, or we may be picking up on some completely different Scorpio energies. But Scorpio, I can tell you right now, we're going to have a fantastic tarot reading for you today. I've taken the liberty of pulling the affirmation card for you, and I pulled 3 energies just to take us into your reading. I'm going to pull some clarifying energies with you guys here. But I can tell with the energies that are coming up, this is a fantastic tarot reading. So I'm really happy to have you here. I'm glad that you're tuned in. Stick around, because I think you're going to enjoy what's going to come out here in this tarot reading. Scorpio. Whether you're a sun sign of Scorpio or your moon or rising sign of Scorpio. Maybe you're here just checking up on a Scorpio, or you could just be intuitively guided to be here. Whatever the energies were that brought you here, trust those energies. It could be a word, it could be a sentence, it could be an image, it could be an emoji, it could just be an inner feeling of just click on this link. So I'm excited to have you here. If you're a returning subscriber and you're a Scorpio Soul family member, it's great to connect with all of you. I know we have a lot of Scorpio subscribers out there that are part of our family here. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm excited to have you here. I hope you enjoy my energy and my style of reading. I keep it real mellow. I really like that peaceful, calm energy. So I try to maintain this energy throughout the tarot readings. So hopefully, it's this calming energy that resonates well with you. Love working with spirit and with guides and with tarot. So I'm excited to be here and to share these energies with you. So Scorpio, I want to begin by going over just highlighting your astrological forecast for the month of December. Similar to this month's earlier tarot reading, where I talked about your astrological forecast. We look at the planets, and there are going to be planets that are shifting and moving into specific houses for you, Scorpio. And depending on the planet and the house that it moves in, it creates and it brings a different energy for you in your life, right? So you can either be aware of this or unaware of this. It happens. It's energy. So I'm going to point out the key dates throughout December where these planetary movements into houses happen, and point out kind of the energy that it's going to bring you. So you're better prepared between now and the end of the month what to anticipate. And I do this so that you're aware, so that you have the ability to just embrace these energies. These are energies that are working with you. So, Scorpio, let's get started. So to begin with, the month of December is a huge, huge month astrologically. And I need to point out, I'm not an astrologer. Never claimed to be. But I'm fascinated with astrology, right? and I'm interested in astrologers. So I surround myself around that astrology energy. So I learn from astrologers. I'm just sharing with you guys what I've learned. So on the 21st of December, what's taking place is 2 planets, the planet of Saturn and Jupiter. They're conjuncting, coming together at 0 degrees, and they're moving into the sign of Aquarius. This is historical because for the last 200 years, these 2 planets have been in an earth sign energy, right? So earth, we think of earthy things, material. So being in the earth energy, what did it bring the world globally? Well, it brought us into the Industrial Revolution, right? It brought us into consumerism, materialism, more. This is mine, not yours. So with these 2 planets moving into an air sign, we're shifting that energy entirely. Maybe we're going to the next step of enlightenment for mankind. I like to think that. But we're moving into more of a collaborative energy, where it's not going to be so much about ownership, this is mine, but caring and sharing, being more compassionate, more aware of the needs of others, and our willingness and our generosity to step up and to share, because we have the ability to do that. And that's just a beautiful thing, because to me, that just helps us define love. It's a high vibrational energy. So I'm all about that. Anyways, Scorpio, let's get started here. So today, need to take a drink. Today is December the 17th. It's Thursday. Time on my end is 2:39 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So with it being the 17th, just 3 days ago on the 14th, we had a solar eclipse. So that solar eclipse, when it happened, it took place for you, Scorpio, in your second house, the second house of finances and money. On the 16th, which was just yesterday, the planet Venus, the planet of attraction and love, also joined the party and moved into your second house of money and finances. So these are present energies right now. So what is it bringing you? Here's some ideas on maybe what it's causing you to think about. This energy may cause many of you to reevaluate your finances. Where are you spending your money? Are you spending your money on areas with things that you just no longer need in your lives, right? So you're in the energy of thinking about my finances. So inevitably, budget comes to mind. How am I spending my money? Am I spending it wisely? So for many, this will be a great time to restructure and rebudget your finances. Now keep in mind the planet Venus, the planet of attraction and love, is also moving into this house. So some of you may experience an increase to your finances in some way. It may be a Christmas bonus that you weren't expecting. Some type of gift, some type of surprise, or a raise, or a promotion, or maybe landing a job. So beautiful energies that you're in right now, Scorpio. Okay, then on the 18th of December, the planet of Saturn moves into your fourth house of the home and the family. On the 20th, the planet Jupiter moves into your fourth house as well. And on the 21st, they conjunct and come together at 0 degrees in the sign of Aquarius in your fourth house of home and family. So now we're talking about a whole different energy evolving around your home and your family. So here's some ideas on what some of you may be thinking about at this time. This has everything to do with your roots, your home and your family. Some of you may be moving back in with family or moving closer back home, towards family. How can you bring more stability to your home? Maybe ask yourself, how do I define stability for myself? What does stability really represent to me? This is also a beautiful time for some of you to make changes to your home. Changes like remodeling, redecorating. We're moving into the holiday season, so maybe you're going to buy yourself that rug or that painting that you've been wanting, or you're going to paint the room that you've been wanting to paint for years. So these are just beautiful energies, right, to be able to create these changes for yourself. It's also a time of reorganizing, getting rid of clutter, removing things that I just no longer need, that are just taking up space in my house. So it means it's taking up space in my life. So if I remove the clutter, I am now making space in my life, space for new. Okay, Scorpio, on the 22nd, the Sun comes to join Pluto in your third house of communications and mental energy. So the Sun shines a light on the power of your mind and the power that you have, your ability to be able to really communicate and to really connect with other people. So this is a beautiful time, especially if you work in the field of communications, right? The energies are working very favorably for you here. Maybe you're in sales, right? So a great time to reach out and be communicating and connecting with others. It's also over the holiday time, so we're connecting naturally with family members, so things should go fantastic. Okay, on the 30th of December, Scorpio, you have a full moon taking place in your ninth house of expansion and beliefs. This energy will bring many of you a search to find ways to bring more meaning and more purpose into my life. And this is actually a beautiful time to be able to feel and experience these energies, Scorpio, because we're right on the edge we're on the cusp of stepping into a brand new year, 2021, right around the corner. So yeah, great time to think about, my life purpose, my meaning. What do I want to do? What do I want to experience next year, that I didn't get a chance to experience this year? What steps can I take right now to help create, manifest that, and make that possible? Just throwing you out ideas, Scorpio. Okay, so let's get into your tarot reading now. So this is going to give us more of a honed in, zeroed in look and understanding of how some of these energies are going to manifest for many of you in the month of December. Okay, so to begin with, the affirmation taking us into your tarot reading. It's fantastic. So it comes to us as confidence. this is definitely your affirmation, Scorpio, right? And we're going to know that because of the energy that I'm going to pull up in just a minute here. But here we have the number 32, right? So it reduces to a 5, right? So 5s represent changes and such, right? So maybe I'm in a place in life, right, where I'm really looking to maybe lift, to raise my confidence, right? I'm seeking for that inner confidence within myself because I'm looking at different options, right? I want to go different directions. Maybe I want to make some changes to my life. So the energy says, by earth and air, water and fire, let my confidence take light, burn higher. By earth and air, water and fire, let my confidence take light, burn higher. By earth and air, water and fire, let my confidence take light, burn higher. Okay, that was kind of magical. I have a candle right here, right? We're getting the glow of the candle on the card. It looks kind of cool from this perspective. All right, so here we have the energy of confidence taking us into your tarot reading, right? And here's where it's beginning to make a lot of sense. So the first energy that came out for you comes to us as the 9 of air. So look at the image here on this card. 9 of Swords energy. So 9 of Swords can represent the energy of fear, right? But I'm not really feeling so much fear right here. In fact, what I'm doing is I'm embracing my fear, right? I'm watching the birds fly around up here, right? And here I have my wings, right? I feel like I have my wings, and I'm feeling like I want to be able to fly too, right? So I'm actually embracing my fears by coming up to the top of this peak. Is maybe I'm really getting ready to take flight into something. Maybe I'm looking at different opportunities. This can also represent the energy of this, different people that I see and know in my life, right? That are living and experiencing something in their life that I really want. I desire that. I want to experience that for myself. So here I am thinking about these things, and I'm getting ready to take this leap of faith. And it may very well just come down to faith, but we're going to pull some clarification. All right, Scorpio. So your reading's fantastic. The next energy that comes to us is the World card. So what's waiting on the other side when you take this leap of faith, right? Because you're embracing your fears, right? You're stepping into you're testing your confidence, right? You're working up your confidence, right? Because you're wanting to fly, right? So when you decide to take this leap and to fly, the universe is letting you know that it's going to bring you what feels like it's a whole new world, a whole different world, because I'm experiencing life in such a more fulfilling and less fearful way, right? Because maybe I've jumped onto one of these opportunities that I'm thinking about and considering. Okay, here's the next energy. Comes to us as the 10 of water, right? So what does this next chapter in my life bring me, right? If I'm willing, right, to face my fears, embrace my fears, and take this leap of faith, it brings me pure abundance, right? Here we see the Buddha here. We see roses on both sides of the Buddha. So, it could be an abundance of love, of connection, romantic love, friendships. There's also a lot of prosperity here as well, right? So it could bring you material wealth as well. But it's representing, of just whether if you're in a relationship, it's representing that completed energy, that you experience of just bliss as the family unit, and if you're single, it represents that same kind of energy, that you just feeling so abundant, in your life, in every aspect. And I kind of feel like that's what this is entailing, every aspect. So this is again, this is a tarot reading, so it's not a crystal ball, right? It doesn't predict the future. If that happened, it would eliminate free will, and the secret sauce to this whole experience for each and every one of us is our free will. We have the ability to make choices. So we're going to pull some clarifying energies to see exactly steps you need to take to be able to create and take this leap of faith and step into a whole new world, into a much more fulfilling and abundant world for yourself. So let's get some clarification here. I'm going to use my crystal vision for the clarifiers. By the way, Scorpio, this tarot set is called the Good Tarot. I love this tarot set. Fantastic images. All right, so Scorpio, let's begin with this 9 of air. right? Let's see if we can gain a better understanding of this energy, right? What other energies are attached to this energy? Tell us more about the Nine of Air, please. Tell us more about the Nine of Air. Okay, all right, fantastic, Scorpio. So here we have your energies clarifying this for us. This is the energy we're getting the clarification on, Nine of Air. So you being at the top of this pinnacle, right, wanting to fly. I'm seeing all these other birds flying, right? It's just metaphors. I'm seeing the success of other people. I'm seeing the success they're experiencing in the relationships, right? The happiness, the joy they're experiencing, the success they're experiencing in their business or in their passions. And I'm ready to fly myself, right? I'm ready to take this leap of faith. So the energies that are coming in to clarify this energy come to us, first of all, is the Eight of Pentacles, right? So this is representing the energy of work. So for some of you, this is taking that leap of faith, right? Maybe into an entirely different career for yourself, right? And it's different. It feels challenging for you. Sometimes we can feel a little bit inadequate, right, going into it. This is why confidence is your affirmation, taking us into your tarot reading. So the energy that's attached to this comes to us as the High Priestess energy. Right, so what is this about? This is about me trusting my intuition, right? I'm trusting my inner feeling. So when I'm on this cliff, right, and I'm feeling that energy of fear, right, of should I or shouldn't I make this leap, I'm being encouraged to trust my intuition, trust my gut. Okay, and it may be some work, right, for some of you to be able to do this. Okay, so the next energies that we have coming to us as here's the Eight of Cups, right? So it's representing the energy of I'm walking away from something, right? I'm walking out of the water. Water represents a lot of emotions and feelings, right? So it could be kind of heavy what I'm walking away from. It's under a full moon as well. So here we have the Five of Wands, right? So maybe this could be representing the energy of competition, right? Maybe this is a work-related kind of energy, or it could be a relationship, right? And maybe I'm looking at the competition and I'm wondering, am I good enough, right? Do I have the confidence? Do I have the skills? So here you are, right? You're walking away from this energy of questioning yourself. Scorpio, the next energy that comes in for you comes to us as the Two of Wands, right? So where is this leap going to take me when I make it? It's taken me courage to get here, right? And it's taking me into the energy of the courageous risk taker, getting ready to set out, and I'm embarking on a new adventure, right? So look at the colors and the energies of this card, right? Feel those colors. What kind of adventure is this like? It's exciting, right? This is a very passionate adventure. It's two, right? So I may be stepping into this adventure with somebody else. Notice this dragon, he has a world in his tail, right? So I take this leap of faith. I may be, traveling. It may cause me to need to move, to relocate, right? Opening up new doors, new opportunities, chance to meet new people, take on new experiences. All right, Scorpio. Wow, I've got goosebumps all throughout your reading here. Okay, let's ask about this world energy now. Tell us about the world. Tell us about the world for Scorpio, please. Okay, fantastic. Scorpio, here's where we're getting our clarification, right? This is on what am I going to experience, right? When I'm ready to take that leap of faith. It's going to take me into a whole new world, right? Because I challenged myself, my courage. I was able to pull from those inner resources of my confidence, and I took that leap. So I'm getting ready to experience a whole new world. All right, so we want to get a better understanding of what this represents to me. What's it going to feel like? So I'm going to feel this energy, right? Of the Ten of Wands. It's going to feel like this last journey that I've been on has been very heavy, right? Because I've taken this leap of faith, and maybe it's just been transformational in terms of change, right? For some of you. And I'm looking back at the last journey that I was on, right? And it was I felt the heaviness of that journey. There's a lot of burdens on this horse, right? The horse looks tired. Maybe you were carrying not just your burdens, but the burdens of others. But this journey, right? Feeling this energy finally coming to an ending, because I'm experiencing life in a whole new world. Where's it taking me? It's taking me to the Three of Cups, right? So new connections, new friendships in my life. It's fantastic. All right, Scorpio. The next energies that come to us as the Eight of Swords, and attached to it is the Emperor card, so representing the energy of Aries. Some of you may be connected to an Aries. So Eight of Swords, right? So this is representing my energy of maybe I'm in right now. I'm feeling a little bit fearful, right? I'm fearful of maybe of the unknown. Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I'll be rejected. Whatever it represents. She's wearing a blindfold, so I'm afraid of what I'm unable to see. I'm bound by these ravens flying around me, right? But if I could just remove that blindfold just a little bit, I could wiggle myself free, move away from this fear. So because I've taken this leap of faith, right? It took my strength, right, to do this. I mean, look at the strength of this character right here. He's standing sure-footed on top of this mountain, and now because I faced my fears, I'm feeling like I'm on top of the world. I'm feeling like I'm in my power, right? That the world, right, that I reign, I'm holding in the palm of my hand. This is a visionary, trusted energy who's very stable and very secure. All right, Scorpio, fantastic. Let's ask about this Ten of Water now. Let's ask about the reward. Tell us more about the reward. Okay. All right, Scorpio. So here we go. This is where we're getting our clarification. We're looking at the Buddha, the very abundant Buddha. Has two roses next to him. I need to point that out as well. Roses can represent feeling a lot of love, right? A lot of connection in my life. It could be romantic love. It could be a relationship. So Scorpio, the energies that are coming in to clarify this for us come to us as the Nine of Cups, right? So here I had the Ten of Water, the Ten of Cups. This is a very independent energy, right? So when I'm in this Ten of Cups, right, maybe I'm experiencing joy and bliss, right, with the whole family unit. And maybe here in this energy, right, maybe I'm single and I enjoy being single, but I'm feeling so abundant, right? I'm feeling abundant because I made my wish. I've taken out my dandelion, made my wish, and I've blown it up into the universe. So I've taken that leap of faith. As above, so below. What did the universe bring me, right? It brought me abundance, right? So feeling very comfortable in my skin. So the energy that's attached to this is the Page of Pentacles, right? So here we have this figure here sitting in the tree. She's playing her instrument, hoping to play it well enough to earn herself a pentacle, right? So she's taking that leap of faith. So this is the universe letting you know, right? Maybe it begins with just some baby steps in the beginning. Maybe this is just representing maybe taking that leap of faith. It's the initial baby step. And once I take that baby step, right, I can build upon that now because I've experienced the success. Here's the pentacle showing up for me, right? Now I'm ready for 9 cups. All right, Scorpio. The next energy coming in for you comes to us is the Hanged Man. So this represents the energy of Pisces. You may be connected to a Pisces. But what is this energy about? Here he is hanging suspended by his ankles, right? So maybe this is kind of representing your energy right now. I have a blindfold over my eyes, so I'm not ready to come down quite yet because I'm just not quite ready to take that leap of faith, right? Maybe feeling a little bit of fear of heights, right? Because here I am wanting to fly, right? I'm wanting to take that leap. But look at the enlightenment, right, that I have around me. So the light comes on. I can do it. I have everything that it takes within me. I'm skilled enough. Right? I'm talented enough. I'm a good enough communicator. I'm charming enough. I'm lovable. I'm loving enough. Compassionate enough, right? All of those beautiful energies, right, that give you your confidence. Here we are, right back to confidence. Fantastic, Scorpio. So the next energies that are coming in for you come to us as the King of Cups. So this represents water energy. I call him the King of Love. So Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So some of you, right, this is what it's going to bring you. It's King of Cups energy. If they're not a water sign, right, this is somebody who's very loving, right, very compassionate, very understanding. Don't get thrown off by the king, right, if you're a male, because it can very well represent the energy of a female. But this is somebody who's very balanced emotionally. 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on dry land. The queen has both feet in the waters, right? So this energy is not nearly as emotional. The energy that's attached to this is the Ace of Wands. So this is representing the beginning, right? Maybe the beginning with me and this King of Cups energy right here for some. But it's representing the beginning of me feeling like the King of Love, stepping into this beginning, which is very passionate, it's very creative, right? And you've opened yourself to connecting with creative energies because you've taken that leap of faith. It took you courage, right? So now you're flying and you're feeling great. You're connected to creative, passionate ideas. But these ideas are taking you towards, right, energies that you love. Okay, Scorpio, wow. I loved your tarot reading today. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. Thank you for all of you that tuned in and watched this reading. If you're a Scorpio, this is the kind of reading that if I'm a Scorpio, that I want to be watching and resonating with, because this is fantastic. And again, keep in mind, we're just looking at potential here, right? Choices have not been made. We still have to make that leap of faith, right? Find that place within us where all that beautiful confidence, that wonderful Scorpio confidence is stored. Scorpio, you're a beautiful zodiac sign. I know you guys, this is just happiness and abundance that waits for you. So I'm wishing you all the very best. Thank you for all of the love and the abundance that you guys bring and share with me, the beautiful comments that you leave. If any of you are interested in a personal tarot reading, reach out to me and let me know. My email's in the description below. But just send me an email at treeoflifetarot, 9@gmail.com. I can send you a private link of your own 30 to 45 minute recording regarding whatever you'd like to ask about in your life. That'll be yours to keep, right? It's directed specifically at you and what's happening with you. So it's kind of fascinating, actually. And then I've started doing live readings, which I love doing because it gives me a chance to connect better. I love connecting with people, to get to know you better. You get to know me a little bit better. And I get to understand your story a little bit more. And I can ask you questions. You can ask me questions throughout your reading. So the messages that come out, they're very comprehensive, right? Just deep. And the readings have went fantastic. So it's been an amazing experience for me. And I think it's been an amazing experience for those that I've had the chance to have these readings with. So anyways, thank you so much for being here, for showing up. If you're new, I hope you like the reading, you subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for being here. Great to connect with all of you. Okay, guys, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to all of you. Have a beautiful rest of December.